You know, Iwo Jima, Okinawa,
Right.
and all that, you know.
So anyway, the
I have a bird over there.
oh, she's got a bird too. So
I had a dog up until this morning.
what happened to him?
Well, my daughter came home from Arizona and took him. She was missed him, so.
Okay.
Okay, you can have a seat where
All right.
you wanna.
Where do you want to sit? Right here, Julia?
So,
We'll sit here.
Ask
All right.
me any
So
question.
she's doing she's gonna do a report for school.
My grandchildren all did it.
They all did it.
They got high marks.
Okay. So here, you want to sit by me, honey?
I think this is a good book to look at.
Oh, he's got a book. What does he got there?
It's
All
the
right.
Battle of Iwo Jima, day by day.
Day by day. Wow.
You sit down and look, take your time.
Take your time. So I think, wow, look at this. These are all, there he is. There's Mr. Lechniak. See? I can still, looks just like you. There he is.
Oh, you
There-
got a camera?
There he is. Yeah.
Oh,
got-
you can show something to the kids that I'll bet none of the kids will have.
I got a video camera here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
that's where they took that picture from me there, over there.
Right there, right?
Yeah.
That's it. There's the, we're going to go to Washington. And we're going to go look at the memorial.
Yeah.
Right? And there it is. And here's the medals. So there's the Asiatic Pacific medal. That's the World War II Victory Medal.
Yeah.
Yep, right. Occupation Service. The Iwo Jima thing here. This is great. Now,
And that's the 5th Marine Division patch.
okay, so you were in the 5th Marine Division.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So I was in the 4th. I think Augie was in the 4th too.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What
So
do you know about the 4th on Iwo?
what was that?
What do you know about the 4th on Iwo?
I don't know a lot about the 4th on Iwo. Well, there we
Take
go.
your time.
Right? These are all original newspaper. These are newspaper clippings, right, from years
Yeah.
ago.
Day by day.
That was it. And there was Suribachi. What was your MOS, Tony?
My what?
Your MOS. What was your job?
What
When
was my job?
You were an engineer?
Yeah.
You were an engineer. Okay.
Explosives, flamethrower.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
See, and I had a jump on some of the Marines because I was a miner
oh, you were a miner
before I went in.
before you went in.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old were you when you enlisted?
About 22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you enlist?
I was drafted.
Oh, you were drafted. Okay. Yep. So that was after.
Pearl Harbor.
Yep. So what were some of the what was the first question, Julia, that you had for Mr. Lechniak?
do you remember when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor?
She said, "Do you remember where you were when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor?"
I was in church.
Really? That's right. It was a Sunday,
Yeah.
right? It was
And we didn't know about it until we come out of church. I went up to the pool hall. And
Okay.
that was in a little town in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And there, about 85% of the town men went into the Marine Corps because we had a gunnery sergeant that was in the Marines already.
Oh, from your town.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody just took up and went, followed him, you know.
Everybody took up and went.
Yeah.
So, what day did you land on Iwo?
February the 19th.
You landed on day 1.
About 5 minutes after 9.
5 minutes after 9.
Yeah.
Wow.
Second wave.
The second wave. As she was wondering too, because they that was one of the questions you had, right? Is that some of the guys thought that after the Navy bombed the island, that all the Japanese were dead.
Hey.
Right? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm stealing her questions.
Yeah. You ask me anything you want.
All right.
If I can answer it,
okay. So what was your second question, Julia?
Why did you join the Marines?
Well, he said that he got drafted, right?
yeah.
Now, did you have a choice when you got
I
drafted?
have a choice of any branch of service.
Okay.
But like I said, that gunny sergeant
Was from the
town. It's only a town of maybe about 2,000 people. It's smaller than Oakland.
it was a mining town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the other question?
Were you in any other battle than Iwo Jima?
Any what?
Any other battles other than Iwo Jima? Did you go anywhere else? Did you go to Okinawa or?
No, but I went to Peleliu.
Oh, you
The
did?
war was over. I went first from on August the 16th. We were getting ready for the invasion of Japan, and we were loading up ships. So when they signed the treaty, we just finished loading up the ship and went to Sasebo, Japan. Occupation.
Okay.
I was there for 2 months.
In Japan.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want to see how them people live. No bathrooms, no going in the street, in the gutters. We had when we built latrines,
Yep.
we had to put up that canvas burlap bag all around it because the guys were ashamed to go to the bathroom because the people were looking at them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to do that.
And then when you went to Peleliu, was that were you there for the invasion of Peleliu then?
No.
No.
But they didn't know the war was over.
Okay.
And we went out every morning with bullhorns and explosives to blow up the caves because the Japs didn't know the war was over.
Oh, so they kept fighting.
Yeah, they'd come out every night and they would try to steal food, you know.
Yeah. All right. What other question, Julia, did you have?
What was it like when you went on to Iwo Jima?
She's asking you about the landing, if you wanted to talk about that at all.
Well, when that on the landing craft, when that ramp dropped, and the first body I seen was that of a Marine that burning on the shore beach, right on. I didn't go in but a couple feet, and there was his body burning.
He was burning.
And you couldn't stop even to try to do anything. You had to move on.
You had to keep going.
Yeah. And where I landed was on a red beach.
Red Beach?
On a red beach. Right under Surabaya.
Okay. So there had to be some pretty intense fire coming down from...
Oh, and being that they were bombing, the Navy was bombing that island for, I guess, over a week or so.
Yep.
And that they were bombing it. And the first satchel of composition C2, and that's why it wasn't dynamite.
Okay.
It was composition C2.
C2.
It was a satchel about had about 10 pounds of explosive in it.
Yeah.
Well, the first one that I threw into the cave, they threw it back.
Oh, see, he tried to throw like an explosive into the cave to the Japanese, and they threw it back out at him.
Yeah, because the fuse was too long. So I said, now I'm gonna go and use my manual from working in the mines and using the fuse working in the mines. I knew how fast the fuse could burn and all. So I just started shortening the fuses that they weren't gonna throw them back at me anymore.
Yeah.
And when I survived that one, I said, I think I had it.
You said you're not going to let that happen again.
No.
No. So, what were the most intense days of the battle? Was it the first 5 or was
Every
it
day.
every day?
Every day and night. Day and night. There was no let up. And I got a book, but on Iwo Jima there.
Yeah.
And it's when I'm reading it, it's nothing that I seen on the island. It's either got to be the 3rd or 4th Division.
Okay, that wrote it.
Yeah, they went up on the other side and up to the north, right off the beach, and went to the right.
Okay.
And we cut straight across. The first day we went clear across the island, but then we had to fall back to high ground for at night.
For at night, yep.
Yeah. And you could hear the Japs running around and all. We had orders not to fire.
Because you didn't want to give away your position, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And they fought down to the last man.
Oh yeah. I didn't see one building on that one island, not one building. And we went between Suribachi and the first airstrip, because the 27th Marines and the 28th were the ones that went up Suribachi.
27th and 28th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Infantry.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they were, because they were all underground, right?
All underground. Everything. There was 5 stories underground.
Yep.
5 stories, 5 levels down.
5 levels down.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys actually go down into the caves too, or no?
No, we didn't go down.
You let them come out to you.
We just kept blowing them. We would blow the cave shut, then they would open it. Then we'd go back and we'd blow it shut again. And that was another thing that I had on a lot of the Marines, and they didn't pay attention to what we were telling them about standing and looking down into the cave. Boy, you were a silhouette for them,
Yeah.
They could see you.
You
but
couldn't see
you
them.
couldn't see them.
No.
Because they're in the dark.
Yep.
So,
What? There was another question you had for him, right?
When you got on the island, did you think all the Japanese were dead?
did we what?
Did you think all the Japanese were dead?
Did you guys think that they were dead from the bombing of the Navy?
Way. No way, honey.
No.
No. And our instructions were, if the ground moves, blow it up.
That's what they said.
Yeah. Because they were in a drum, or a sniper was hiding out someplace, or there was something there that wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
What rank were you when you were on Iwo?
I was PFC.
You were PFC.
Yeah.
The why don't you ask him about the Mount Suribachi? That question that you had for him, Julia.
I
think it was the last one.
But I was right below it.
Do you remember when it went up?
Huh?
You remember when it went up?
The flag?
Yeah.
About the third day.
Yep. But
It
the
should be in that book. Though.
yeah. But you guys, did you see it go up or you didn't see it go up?
No.
You saw it after it went up
Oh,
then.
you come back and jumped in the foxhole. And turned up towards Suribachi because we were close to it. And seen the flag up there, and then every time you came back from assignment,
Right here.
you look.
Yeah, you would see it. There it is, right? Yep. That was it. That was the second raising, right? Because the first raising, then they took it down and they put the bigger flag up.
Yeah. In fact, someplace
That's the
downstairs,
guy that took the picture.
I have the first flag
Oh, you got the
With
picture of the
all-
first flag.
and all the guys that raised the first flag.
Yep. So what did you guys think when you saw that flag up there?
Well, we were very happy, and every time, like I said, every time went either gun emplacement or something, you would come back to your hole because I had to go and get more composition C2, so
Yep.
because they kept bringing it up to headquarters of the 26th Infantry. I was tied in with the 26th Marine Division.
Dad, that's
Okay.
Regiment, the infantry. See, they split us up into groups. I wasn't with as a group of engineers.
Okay.
They broke us up.
They attached you to infantry units then?
Huh?
Did they attach you to infantry? Units?
Infantry, yeah.
Okay. So they broke you guys up and attached you to the infantry units. Did you ever go back to Iwo?
Never want to go back.
No, never want to go back. So yep. This is this is it right here. This is a newspaper article that they did. Let's see. This was a news article that was written with Mr. Lechniak. And
Some of my guys.
yeah,
There's only about 4 of us alive now
4 of you guys are left.
from my company.
Okay. Yeah. So here's the men. The first squad, it says from left to right, Layman Duke, Ed Hunter, James Ulrich,
Yeah.
Jack Marbanks, and that's you on the right?
Jack Marchbanks was from Bisbee, Arizona, and he worked in copper mines
Oh,
in
okay.
Bisbee, Arizona.
Yeah.
And
That's
he
Mr.
was my
Lechniak right
foxhole buddy.
Oh,
We
he's
worked as a team, him and I.
okay.
And after the war, he made it too after the war.
Yeah.
And I visited him many times in Arizona. He visited me here.
Yeah. Now, who buried the guys on Iwo? You guys did? No,
The Marines did.
the Marines did.
Oh,
Yeah,
we did.
but it wasn't you guys that did it.
No,
So
we didn't have time for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we go to next, actually Thursday, we're going to Washington,
Yeah.
and Friday we're going to go to Arlington, and we're going to see the memorial.
When you go to Quantico, go to that museum. There's a
The Marine Corps Museum.
there's a plaque over there.
Yeah, the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation.
Yeah,
Yep.
and if you can find my brick on the walk there,
Oh, you got a brick on the walk there?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
That's-
have it there. They have one over at the monument in
Yep.
Pompton Lakes,
Yep.
and I have one over here. They put one in Oakland.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take her to go see Bassilone's grave.
Oh,
You know, he got killed on Iwo, you know, and
wait, in September, they had the Basilone parade.
down in Raritan. Yep.
Yeah, and that you'll enjoy it. It's all mostly all Marines. Some Navy people are there.
Yep. They still have
I
that
went
every year.
several times, but
Yeah.
too young for that now.
Getting too young for that?
Yeah.
So, what other questions did you have, right? Let's see, what else did we have on here that we thought of that we could ask him?
Do you have anything that you brought back from Iwo Jima?
Myself.
Just yourself. That's the most important thing to bring back.
Are
So-
you Catholic?
No, we're not Catholic. We're Protestant. So we're Dutch Reformed.
I said more Hail Marys. I'm Catholic, and I said so many Hail Marys.
On that
And a
island.
lot of them I started and never completed because you were called on assignment.
Yeah. I bet you heard a lot of Hail Marys on that island.
Yeah, but I said a lot.
You said a lot too, yeah.
You know.
So, yep. Well, I always tell her too that,
No matter
She
what
go-
religion you belong to, you gotta have faith.
yep.
Sometimes.
She goes to a Christian school
Yeah.
in Pompton Plains.
Yeah.
And I always tell her too that, it's, because of guys like you and because of all the other Marines and, the Army guys over in Europe and stuff like that, that's why we still have our freedoms today, and
Yeah.
it's an important thing to remember that there were a lot of people that made a lot of sacrifices. What did you do when you came back from the war?
What did I do when I come back from the war?
Did you go back to Pennsylvania or?
Yes.
Yeah.
I went back to the mines.
Okay.
And the Marine Corps taught me that there's a world out there
Yeah.
beside the coal mines.
Okay.
See, when I was bootlegging coal
Okay.
before the war.
Okay.
I went out in the hill. I found coal. We sunk a hole, and we started mining the coal. We went down over 1,200 feet down on the ground.
Wow.
And it was only about 4 feet high. So you was always on your knees,
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was right near the school where I went to. I only went to 8th grade. I never seen one day of high school.
No, never saw a day of high school.
No, but boy, somehow, like I said, have faith, and you'll get ahead. And whatever you believe in that is right, do it with the best of your ability.
Yep.
When I went to school in that little town in Pennsylvania, we were taught by nuns.
Okay.
And there was, you picture yourself, this is, how many kids you have in your class?
How many kids?
14.
14. Well,
14.
well, now, we had one nun teaching 2 classes in the same room.
Oh, wow.
It was a Catholic school, and so when I was going out in 8th grade, I have my graduation picture from 8th grade. I don't remember all the kids anymore.
Yeah.
But the nun says to me, Tony, when you get out in the world and you start making a living, do it with the best of your ability, and you'll be all right. And boy, I did all kind of work.
Yeah.
Moving, carpenter, plumber, painter, everything.
Yeah.
I tried everything. I was a superintendent in a building in New York, and I ended up with 8 years of schooling. I worked in a bank for 28 years, Citibank in New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
One of the guys in the building where I was superintendent, he already had 25 years in the bank as a guard.
Okay.
And he says, I'll get you a job, cut and dry. I says, oh, Hicks, you can't get me a job in it. I have no schooling,
Yeah.
And I remember walking in that office, and the vice president's name was Mr. Bull. And I walked in there and I introduced myself and I told him right off the bat, I have no schooling.
Yeah.
He said, but you have something else, and this is a big organization. And what you put into it, that's what you're going to get out of it.
Yep.
And I become a assistant cashier.
Oh, okay.
That's why today I'm pretty good because I have that pension from the bank. They paid to. I didn't pay for no hospitalization. I didn't go to the VA for anything because my hospitalization from the bank,
Yep.
the insurance. I have a life policy. That after I retired, they cut it in half. So that's still about $50,000.
Okay.
That's enough to bury me.
Yeah.
But I don't pay no other insurance because I have it paid up for my medicine or doctors and all that.
Yeah.
That was the benefits that the pay wasn't that good at that time.
Yep.
That's going back years.
But it goes to show you that hard work pays off.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if you're willing to work hard, you're not going to starve.
That's what that vice president said.
That's right. That's what I try to teach her too, right? Is that if you work hard, you'll always be okay if you're a hard worker.
And I have 3 grandchildren.
Okay.
They're smart as a whip.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know what I sit in that recliner and I think about myself. If I would have went to high school or something,
Yeah.
what could maybe I have their they might have my genes or
You never know.
yeah, but I don't know it.
How many children do you have?
I have a daughter and a son in Arizona
Okay.
and a daughter here in Oakland.
And a daughter here in Oakland. Oh, okay. So you have a daughter that's close by.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
my godsend.
Yeah.
Keeps the refrigerator full and
Good.
Good.
That's great.
Now,
So,
would you like to have some look at something?
Sure.
yeah,
Huh?
I think she probably would. This book you have here is pretty amazing here.
Yes. There's a couple more.
A lot of good pictures. All right, here, let's these are all the old Marines getting together. He's going to show us something here. Let's see what he's going to show us. What's he going to show us? Oh, look at that. Here we go. That's sand from Iwo Jima. See that? Now look, you see how different this sand was? Here, look.
Black.
Let Daddy show you. It was black, right? Because Iwo Jima was a volcanic island,
Right.
and that's why the sand was black.
And
It was hard to move in, right? Hard to move in.
no.
It wasn't. Was it like regular?
Some of it was in rock form.
A rock form. Okay.
Yeah. But where we were, it was mostly sand.
Okay.
And, I don't know if you know, like when they had a gun emplacement or a cave that get blown up the infantry with.
Right.
And I would look back at the infantry, the guys, and I say, I don't know who's going to get me, the Japs or you guys.
Oh yeah.
Because they they give you that reinforcement. They would be firing over your head.
Right over your head.
You could hear them bullets. Boy,
Yeah.
you would hear them bullets go by.
Yeah.
And you just went over there, and they would keep them pinned down in the gun emplacement to get up.
For you guys to get up and put a satchel in.
I'd just get up and throw it up, and 3 steps, and I would drop.
Okay.
That was my motto. 3 steps after it left my hands, and I would drop, no matter where it was. Just covered my head and dropped.
Yep. So this is pretty neat.
Yeah.
So see, this is a souvenir. You brought this back with you then?
No, that was given to me.
Oh, that was given to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. This is.
Somebody had it in their shoes.
Oh, somebody had it in their shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Well, I bet you were happy when you got to leave the island.
Oh, yeah. On March the 26th, got aboard ship, took a shower and ate, and I slept for a day and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you probably weren't getting a lot of sleep when you were on the island.
You were hit day and night. Made no difference.
So you were on the island for 30-something days.
36 days.
36 days.
Same clothes.
Same clothes.
No shower, no shaving or brushing your teeth or anything.
Can you imagine that, Julia? Not brushing your teeth for 36 days? Not taking a shower for 36 days?
I didn't smell because the guy next to me was just as bad.
He smelled just as
Yeah.
bad. The guy next to him smelled just... So everybody smelled the same.
Yeah.
So, but...
I mean, you know, when you got up close to a gun emplacement, not a cave, but a gun emplacement, you know, and you blew it up and there were bodies flying in the air.
Yeah.
You'd have blood on your uniform, you know, and
Yeah.
parts of the body. It wasn't pleasant.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. So... Well, you know, I tell you, we are, we are very, very grateful for what you and the other Marines have done. And you know what? I remember when I was a kid reading about Iwo Jima and reading about Peleliu. And when I went into the Marine Corps in 1994, you know, it was guys like you that were my heroes.
Yeah.
So whether you think you're a hero or not, you're the reason that a lot of guys ended up going into the Marine Corps because they looked at guys like you. They really looked up to guys like you.
Now, that Marine up there about that sea bike.
Yep. Okay,
That's the one that I told you that water house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the guy that was the painter.
Yeah.
Here's the inscription to one of the few good men.
Sea company engineers.
Okay, and you guys called him the artist.
Huh?
You guys called him the artist?
Yeah.
Yep. So, see, look, then these, like I said, these
See,
are
and then those coins over there.
right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That guy, my foxhole buddy that was in Bisbee, Arizona, gave them to me
Okay.
when I went out there one time.
Yep.
Now that's a